Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, thank you for stopping by. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, thank you for coming back. It really means a lot. So in today's video, I will be doing my check-in for the 4th and last week of September. I can't believe September is over. This year is just completely flying by. It's nuts. So I'm going to start with my incomes for this week. On the 30th, I did have £155 from my mum. So that is an amount that she would like to pay me every month. I did whittle her down, but that's the lowest she would go. So I have spoken about it in another video, and I'm very grateful that she is willing to give that to me, even though she doesn't have to. So normally what will happen, the £100 will go into my car bills savings. The £50 will be split between different sinking funds, and the £5 is for my Apple Watch. It's slightly different this week or this month because she will be giving that to me every month. So that is that. And then I also got £40 from my nan. She gives each of the grandchildren £40 a month. It's to pay for our phones, but I've got my bills sorted. So I normally use that to stuff my hair and nails cash envelope. I do have quite a bit of money in there, and it is just building up because I don't get my hair done and get my nails done every month. So I've decided to keep that as a little bit of an extra buffer in my account as a just in case for this month. And then we'll get back into the routine then in October. So those are my two incomes. On last Sunday, on the 25th, I did stuff £150 into my cash envelopes. I did put the £100 from my mum into my car bills savings, so that is that. I also have a few bills this week. So on the 27th, Spotify came out for £9.99, which I am really considering cancelling because that's like £10, which is £10 extra a month I could put in my sinking funds. And I don't really use Spotify that much. So we'll see. By October, I might have cancelled that. What else do I have? Yes. From my mum's £155, that £55 I did use to pay off my credit card, because I did have to take 2 of the catos to the vet the other week, so that just covered that. But going forward, that £50 will be used for sinking funds. My first council tax payment came out on the 30th again, for £94.26, which I think is just a ridiculous amount of council tax considering where I live and what we actually get for that. It's just absurd, but hey ho, we have to pay it. And then on the 1st, Disney Plus came out for £7.99, which is really good because tonight I think I'm going to go to bed early. I've been out all day and I'm going to watch Hocus Pocus 1, rewatch it, and then watch Hocus Pocus 2, so I can't wait. So I think that's what I will do tonight. So I'm very happy that I do have Disney Plus. Although at the moment I am rewatching Bones on Disney Plus. Like I am obsessed with Bones. I'm rewatching it from the start. So yes. Moving on now to my cash envelope spending. So on the 26th, I spent £30 of petrol. I spent £70 on food, and £30 of petrol, that was 2 weeks worth, and I'm already down to like half a tank again, because I'm just going into the office so much more. So we'll see, I might have to rejig my budget a little bit. I spent the £10 from household, as well as the £20 from my cat's envelope. So obviously that was like £100 easy gone, and like I had to like struggle to keep it to the £100 because obviously the prices of everything has gone up. I love Tesco's because I am vegan and I'm gluten-free, but not like strictly gluten-free, but I do try to eat completely gluten-free or I do get ill. And you know, and there is so much stuff in Tesco's I can have as opposed to like Lidl and Aldi, where it is a lot cheaper, but I'm a lot more limited with what I can eat. And with Tesco's as well, I really love, like, if you're a club card member, you can use those like scanny machines and it like totals you up as you go along. So once you hit your limit, like, you know, right, that's it. But I think this week I will shop in Lidl's or Aldi's and then pop to Co-op to get, pop to Tesco's to get a few bits. So we'll see if that brings my budget down a little bit, because I really struggled to keep that to £100 last week, because there was like loads of bits that there was like, you know, tiny little balls of like soya espresso coffee that were like ridiculous, like £3 each, and like some other things. But like, yeah, so we'll see. I will do my shopping somewhere else, I think, this week on the 30th, which I have absolutely no room for, so we'll put it there. I spent £5 from my clothes envelope because I needed to dry my clothes in the laundrette. I spent £5 from my eating out. I spent £10 from my spending. Me and my friend, I was mad craving a Chinese. And I messaged my friend, I was like, are you working? Because I never know when she works. And she was like, no. I was like, I'm really mad craving a Chinese, should we go? Because like the Chinese is almost half an hour. Like there's one where I live, but it's like disgusting. So we went, like, and drove there and we ate in the car or whatever. So the £10 and the £5 were on a Chinese, and it was so worth it. It was so good. And then I also spent £5 from my miscellaneous envelope. Can't remember what I spent. Did I buy a coffee? No, I remember what I bought. A notebook and like a little heart, like dipping sauce dish, because I thought it was like really cute, and I think it was like £1.50. And I needed like another just rip out page notebook because my master has started and I'm going to go through a lot of paper. So that is September. It's not looking too bad at all. So I can put in my no spend days. So I had a no spend day on the 27th, on the 28th, on the 29th, and on the 1st, which I'm really happy about. And let's move on to my budget closeout for the week. So my total income was £195. I managed to save £100. My total bills was £162.24. And then my cash envelope spending was £155. I had no buffer or unbudgeted spending, no sinking fund spending, and no business expenses. So my total spending for the week was £317. I hate writing with these coils, and 24 pence. There we go. Moving on now to my change. Oh, I just dropped the pound on the floor. Oh, it's there. I have £2.40 worth of change. And £2.40 has not been crossed off. So I'm just going to cross off the £2.40 this week. One is better than none, definitely. So that is my week done. And that's what I'm going to be doing now for the next, I think, hour, is just filming video after video to get myself up to date. I've got my September budget closeout. my September sinking fund update to do, my October week 1 budget with me and cash stuffing, and I need to stuff my cash envelope binder. So I'm going to be very busy for the evening, but it's okay, I've got my cup of tea here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to leave me a comment, I would love to read that as well. I love reading all your comments. I hope you all have an amazing day. And if you want to keep up to date with my budgeting journey, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would make my day. Thanks for watching. Bye.